What's up, honey bun? So today we're gonna make Cajun shrimp and sausage Étoufée. Now I know my Creole descent / Louisiana-based folks are gonna kick me in the behind for using frozen shrimp, but you know what? It's okay because this is my version and I got you. So to start us off, guys, we have 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes or rotel with green chilies. We also have our frozen okra. Of course, you can use fresh, but I just used what I had left of my bag of frozen okra. We also have brown rice, chicken broth, peeled, deveined, tail off shrimp. Like I said, I could have used fresh, but sis, ain't nobody got time for that. Onions, assorted peppers, garlic. We also have our special Cajun seasoning. I will link the recipe for that below. We have our parsley, our Old Bay. We also have our sausage on the side. As you can see, it's still frozen because I was going to use andouille, but I actually used smoked. And we have Sazon Goya, hot shot, and white pepper. And here I'm just adding my chicken broth to my rice as well as my butter. So the next thing you're going to do, guys, is go ahead and dump your sausage into your skillet with some olive oil. You want to cook it for about 5 minutes until it gets like pinkishly brown. You don't want to cook them all the way just because you're going to throw them in at the end with the entire dish, so they're going to cook some more. So you know, I continuously turn mine. I know that's not really effective, but you don't want them to be like, you know, like Uncle at the cookout brown. Like you just want them to be evenly cooked. And honestly, guys, I should have sat my shrimp in the fridge at the beginning while it was seasoned, but I didn't do that. So I'm just taking a tablespoon of the Cajun seasoning, a tablespoon of Old Bay, as well as a teaspoon of parsley, white pepper, and hot shot. If you don't have hot shot, you can use red pepper flakes. And honey bun, if you're not seasoning your stuff with a shot glass, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's how you're going to get all those seasonings mixed up together and nice and evenly coated over whatever meat or dish that you're seasoning. So nice little tip and trick. And my mom's actually shaking the bag up. And using the fat left over from the sausage, I'm going to go ahead and dump in my onions and peppers and kind of cook those down for about 5 to 8 minutes on low to medium heat. And then you just want to make sure that the onions are browned and that everything's nice and softened and kind of married together. And I'm going to go ahead and add in the garlic, guys. Now, please don't add the garlic in when you first add the other vegetables in, because as I'm sure you guys know, garlic cooks super quick, okay? And you do not want to burn that stuff. It's not fun. Burnt garlic is not fun. But then I'm going to add in my shrimp. And you kind of want to make sure you're mixing that shrimp in, kind of tucking it in with the vegetables, because you want it to have as much contact with your heat source from the skillet as possible. And you know, the way that you know your shrimp is cooked, guys, is going to kind of tuck its tail in a little bit. It's also going to turn from that translucent color that raw shrimp usually is into, you know, that nice pink color that we all kind of recognize. Don't let it cook too much. And just kind of make sure you're keeping your eye on it. That's all. And this is what you guys want your rice to look like when it's done. You want it to be moist enough to where it's sticking together and you can kind of create that wall on the side of your pressure cooker. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can always boil it the old-fashioned way. And here I'm adding an extra tablespoon of Cajun seasoning as well as an extra tablespoon of Old Bay. I just felt like it needed more seasoning. If you guys feel like it's fine, then, you know, do you. And it should be nice and juicy and moist. And it should look a little something like this, and then you're just going to top it on top of your rice, and it's going to look all nice and good and smoky and ready for you. Now, it does have a little bit of a kick, guys, but it's Cajun, okay? So you're going to love it. Let me know how you guys like it, and stay tuned.